Welcome to Leading Age Minnesota Foundation's Onboarding Toolkit Principle 3. My name is Jenna Kellerman and I'm the Director of Workforce Solutions at Leading Age Minnesota. In this section, we cover leveraging an organization's mission, vision, and values. In the electronic file for this principle, you will find the Facilitator Guide and Readiness Assessment, 4 different team activities, tips for writing job descriptions, and onboarding feedback tools. I'll dive a little deeper into each component. I'll start with the Facilitator Guide. First, I'd like to remind you that the term facilitator is used in this toolkit to represent the person or team in your organization who is typically responsible for onboarding or orientation on a daily basis. This Facilitator Guide has 7 main components. First, the guide gives the facilitator background information on the importance of the principle with research to back it up. Second, it demonstrates the correlation to the Performance Excellence Program, which, remember, only applies to those organizations involved in performance excellence. If your organization is not involved, you can skip this part of the Facilitator Guide. Third, it provides directions for the Readiness Assessment. Fourth, it lists discussion questions to assess your current onboarding program. Fifth, it provides a description of each tool related to this principle. Sixth, it provides links to additional resources, such as a strategic planning video and a link to the Department of Labor and Industry training activities focused on professionalism skills, such as how to work in intergenerational workforce or with a culturally diverse staff. And finally, an action plan template. This will help you structure a plan for implementing the tools in this principle. After the Facilitator Guide, you'll find the Readiness Assessment. You'll notice that each Readiness Assessment has the same format. It's a great way to get your baseline and then to identify areas to work on. The purpose of the Readiness Assessment is to reflect on where your organization is currently with leveraging your mission, vision, and values. Then use the discussion questions and action plan template in the Facilitator Guide to develop a plan based on your findings. Next, you'll find 2 team activities, which could be used during onboarding or at any team meeting. One activity is rolling the dice. This is a game for new team members to build familiarity with your organization. Second, you'll see the vision puzzle game. This is a fun activity to inspire teamwork and to build the relationships and communication skills between staff members. Next, you'll see a career webpage audit. This is a tool to review the career page on your website with best practices in mind. And then you'll also see job descriptions. This is a tool to review your job descriptions with an eye toward incorporating your organization's mission within them. Next, you'll see a mentor activity called Living Our Mission and Values. First, a note about terminology. Although you'll see this activity and others use the term mentor and mentee, it doesn't mean you have to have a formal mentorship program in place in order to use this activity. You can simply pair up current employees with new employees to complete the activity. This one provides staff an opportunity to explore the presence of the organization's mission and values in people's actions and everyday work. The next mentor activity is called Supporting Our Vision. The goal of this activity is to increase staff's understanding of your organization's vision in relation to the current goals. Both of these tools encourage teamwork, build relationships between new staff and seasoned staff, and also bring to life the mission and values of your organization. Next, you'll see a tool regarding industry terms. This is a reference guide for staff to learn about specific professional terms that they may hear when working for your organization. And finally, you'll find many different assessments. The goals of these tools are to stay connected with new staff, gather meaningful feedback, and to ensure a successfully engaged new employee throughout the first several months of the new staff member's employment. And that's it for this principle. A quick reminder, You'll notice that the activities list suggested times for completing each activity. It might be suggested to take 20 or 60 minutes with a certain activity, but remember, these tools need to work for you. Feel free to modify the activity timing to fit with your onboarding process. You can expand or limit these activities as needed. Remember, you're always welcome to reach out if you have questions. Thanks for listening, and best of luck to you as you roll out this new onboarding principle.